What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another 90-Day Fiance UK video. Come on now. This is all about season 1, episode 4. Come on now. Did I just say come on now twice? I need to stop doing that. But before we get into it, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, every single person that is a member of Patreon, where you can find the full reaction to the full video of season 1, episode 4. If you dig what I'm saying, link is down below in the description. And also at the same time, let's give a big massive shout out to every single person that is a subscriber. Now with that being said, let me show you guys what went down today when we first met Richard. And Richard is, I tell you what, you can have your say after I show you exactly what I'm about to show you.
She's going to cook for me, she's going to clean for me, I get to wake up in the morning next to her. She's coming over here to work for the health service.
So she's coming here, we're going to be working 70, 80 hours a week. And you're not?
Yeah.
So let's go with Exhibit A. He's expecting Kathleen to come over from the Philippines to do all the cooking, cleaning, everything, and he doesn't have to lift a single finger. Now let's move on to Exhibit 2. No, wait, Exhibit B.
I'm a man-child. It's literally built into many people that that's the job that they're going to do. And they do it without question, without asking.
Did you pray on that though as well?
I like that. She's going to be the rock that's going to hold me up so I can go off and be fabulous.
So Exhibit B is him saying that they are built for that. Who's they? Now this comment here is quite interesting. You can even call it a sexist comment in terms of him saying that women, as in they, are built for cooking and cleaning and doing everything that basically he doesn't want to do. Or you could say it more as a, I don't know if the word is discrimination per se, but or is he saying they as in Filipinos, that's what they're built for? Either way, regardless of which direction he's trying to say it. Now that was Exhibit B. Let's go into Exhibit C.
Excited, yes, of course, but a bit worried. I worry when Richard gets drunk and flirts with other women.
Me and Kathleen have been in a relationship for 4 years. After 2 months, I decided to jump on an aeroplane and go and see her. We've mostly been together during that time.
Keyword, mostly. And this is still Exhibit C. But remember, mostly been together.
I got him talking with other girls.
I have a weakness for a good bottom.
When he came here, the last time he came here, he lost his phone and he was using mine. So all of the messages was linked on his email, everything.
And I was screenshotting the most beautiful of women or ladyboys.
So, he was screenshotting pictures of other women and ladyboys. So he's a man that is quite a free spirit, shall I say. But the fact is this though, it doesn't matter whether you're screenshotting pictures of women or ladyboys. The fact is he's got a lady and he was disrespecting her. Even though this is Exhibit C, let's move on to Exhibit D. But Exhibit D is legit a follow-up to Exhibit C. And boy, I don't know what this girl's got herself into, but if I was her, I would stay exactly where I am.
I was trying to use my phone and then I noticed there were lots of notifications and he was talking with some girls on different apps.
Yeah, she caught me.
He said sorry, but the trust was broken, so we decided to end.
So my man was talking to other females, ladyboys, while she's in a relationship with Kathleen, and therefore the relationship ended. I wonder why they got back together. Let's move on to Exhibit E.
Curious why. Then I sent him a message. I asked him, why did you send me money? Maybe it was a mistake.
Yes, Kathleen, I did send you some money because I wanted to make sure that you'd survive the pandemic. That then got us communicating again, and here we are today.
So just like Sean, difference is this guy is moving in a different kind of direction. Unsure which one it is, but he decided to send her money randomly throughout the pandemic to make sure that she was okay, and that's how they got reconnecting. It's interesting how money always has to be a thing when men are speaking to women from within Thailand, Philippines. Now here's the thing though, do I think Kathleen's in it for the money? I haven't got that vibe yet. I feel like she's generally a genuine person, to be honest with you. But if he's decided to throw money at her, I think that is called assuming that she's going to fall for it. Because obviously there is this perception as well that women from Thailand, Philippines, and certain areas in life, that if you give them money, well, they'll come back to you no matter what. So maybe he has that stereotype in his head and decided to use that to his advantage. Whether or not she got back to him because of the money, or she got back to him because they decided to reconnect to have a conversation, Well, that will never be known, but his intentions with the money, if you ask me, he definitely uses it as a way to, you know, lure her back in. But hey, at least he's not as dumb as Sean though, on the other hand, because that guy's a complete donut. But anyway, let's continue. That was Exhibit E. I believe now we're Exhibit F.
Before that, he went to Malaysia to meet another girl.
How did you know?
He told me about that.
Sorry,
Yes.
he's being honest.
At least.
In our little blip, I did find another hot Asian babe from over in Malaysia.
Sorry, I just had to pause it real quick because what he says next about why it didn't work with the Malaysian chick and why he chose Kathleen. Trigger warning, ladies. This right here it may just piss you off.
He realized that I was different.
I mean, to be fair, the sex was pretty amazing, but I'm not in it for that. I mean, you don't want to marry the dirty girl. You want to marry the good girl, and Kathleen's the good girl.
He cannot find a woman that likes me, who looks after him all the time.
So in a nutshell, he decided to go back with Kathleen and find Kathleen again purely because he didn't want to marry someone that was too good in the bedroom, because that clearly meant that that person had been around. So he'd rather be with someone that maybe is not as good in the bedroom, because that clearly means that they haven't been around. So therefore, he'd rather marry someone that's the clean one rather than the dirty one. It's quite interesting because, to be honest with you, from my own experiences, how many men a woman has slept with does not define how good she is in the bedroom. Trust me when I tell you that. There are certain women out here, they've had certain numbers to their name, and they're still absolutely shocking in the bedroom. Both with the mouth and the whole shebang. And there's women who've had the very minimal men, but freaking amazing in all areas. So to be fair with you, that analogy by him is already false anyway, but the most disgusting thing about it is that, is it fair for him to rule out a woman just because she's got a past, potentially? No. Everybody has a past. Some people have a past of numbers of how many people they slept with. Some people have a past of being arrested. Some people have a past of all sorts of things, you know. But the matter of the fact is, if you're judging someone based on their past, then why the hell are you wasting your time talking to them in the first place? But hey, then again though, there is a fine line between people who are users as well. But yeah, this is Richard and Kathleen. And Kathleen, honestly, good luck to you, girl. I really hope that you stay where you are and you don't come to the UK and you don't spend time with this man, because boy, you're going to be in for one hell of a miserable life, because it's one thing for him to expect her to do the cleaning, but it's a different thing for him to expect her to do it because she's a woman or because she's Filipino. Because at the end of the day, that tells me that he doesn't actually have a fair mind. He may say that things are fair, but they're not, because in his head, he's not thinking that maybe sometimes I may actually compromise and do a little bit of cleaning here and there, or sometimes I may do with this and that. You need to have a balance. There is no balance within what he's saying. Everything that he's saying is legit. Boom, bam, you are a woman, this is your role. I'm a man, this is my role. Listen, we're in the 21st century. That's not how life works anymore. We're in a world now where we take it in turns. We find a balance of how we can do certain things a certain way. But don't get me wrong though, some people do still live that old school lifestyle happily. This situation right here with him and Kathleen, I don't know if that's going to be a situation that's going to be done happily. But hey, you let me know what you're thinking in the comment section and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and the full episode is on Patreon. Peace.